Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more Frostpunk. So, in the end of the last one there, we have demolished a couple of our old medical outposts, and I think we're going to do a little bit better. So, we know we have some extra survivors coming on in, so we're going to make sure that we see our plan through, and that, of course, is to put in some houses where we had previously removed some of those medical outposts. So, that'll help us out with our housing issues for now. Let's also go ahead and make sure that these buildings that we are putting on in there will be able to house more children. And then, since we have such a surplus, I think we might go ahead and build just another couple of large resource depots. Again, no point in wasting any extra space. So, we can't fit anything in there right now. I guess we can go... Hang on a second, can we fit? We should have a position where we can put some of these without interrupting anything, and I guess it is going to be back here. So yeah, okay, there we go. So not adjacent to street, that's fine. We can squeeze one in there. Apparently that is in invalid placement, which is kind of annoying because it's otherwise fine. Let's move that down just a fraction and we'll fill in the rest of that circle. And then with the remainder, let's go... Well, we could put in at least one. Decisions. Yeah, we can't put one in there, but I guess we can squeeze in a couple there. Oh, actually, you know what? That's probably more than we need. No. Let's not get too overzealous. Keep 400 wood in storage. We'll make 3 more. That should, probably see us through the majority of this scenario, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, we'll just leave that there. What else could we do? Well, we have a... Alright, we have a fair bit of a workforce that we could squeeze out. You know what, let's go ahead and make one more workshop. I think that there was a spot back here that, yeah, that wouldn't have access to all of the benefits of what do we call it? The fighting pit and whatever have you. So let's just go ahead and chuck one here. That'll get the agitator as well, but it will stay nice and warm. We'll go ahead and build that there. I think we can maybe see that through a little bit further, and then yeah, we'll go ahead and put in that path. In fact, yeah, we'll build it the whole way around there. That should be fine. Again, if we can make it nice and efficient for all of our people, that would be ideal. Alright, and it looks like we have automaton redesign researched. So if we check out our factory, we have the ability to produce an automaton for 45 steel, 45 wood, 47 coal, and a single steam core, which is remarkably cheap. So yeah, we will go ahead and build some more of them at some point. Let's see, what do we want in the meantime? Well, we're finished with this tab, so there's nothing worthwhile there. So all that we have left are heating, a little bit of efficiencies, but again, nothing too crazy. You know what? Let's go ahead and build up a charcoal kiln. Yeah. May as well, if we have extra workers sitting around, we may as well throw them and burn up some of our extra timber. Again, we're doing pretty good in that regard. We can also go ahead and I think we can dismantle that watchtower. That'll be fine. No point in having that there. There's no houses within range. And then what else have we got? Nothing too crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and set off a patrol. We'll deal with that discontent there. We are making... Oh, okay. So we do have a little bit of bad food. Yeah, alright. Oh, but it looks like our refugees, the third and final wave, is here. So, let's see, 60 people of them, 50 of them are gravely ill, will enter our city. Discontent will rise considerably. Yeah, I think we're going to. Okay, so the third group of refugees is here. They're on the verge of collapse, exhausted by their journey and tending to the gravely ill and injured with them. Their leader, Nansen, isn't among them. We're evacuating everyone we can, but many stayed behind with those who are too ill to travel. Nansen amongst them. God have mercy on us all, the great frost is coming. Shall we let them in? Alright, we're going to save everybody. That is our goal. What looms ahead? Okay, so looks like so we can now clearly see what the refugees were running from. The Great Frost is coming. We have to prepare. Our scientists say that they can calculate the severity of the storm from observations. They just need a day or two to prepare their instruments and install them in the beacon. Okay, so we have a few more places we can head out to. That is fantastic. We do need to go ahead and research the stereoscopic lens. That's fine. And it looks like we have 3 places out here. So let's grab the scouts. We're going to start sending them out straight away. And in fact, we'll even go ahead and build another scout group. Let's go to the beacon. We'll add another one. And then these guys, they can make their way out there. So yeah, that big storm is coming our way. We may need to call back our outposts there. We don't want to get them all frosted. Yeah, alright. Well, on the plus side, it looks like the temperature is now rising again, so that is ideal. Looks like we do have a fair few homeless. We're about to have 1, 2, 3 more homes built. Do we have any excess children not in shelters? Yes. And yeah, we need to look after our sick. So what we're going to do is, up to 20 gravely ill and amputees are cared for here, receiving half rations. We need a steam core. We get one in 7 hours. You know what? I think we can... Yeah, I think we're going to need a medical outpost as well. We'll throw you... where's a relatively warm position? You know what? In that extra housing space should be fine. It does look like that has range on that steam core. That'll be fine. Street is not connected to the generator. That's not as good. Although... Hang on a second. Yeah. Agitator as well as heat. That sounds better. So we can produce more efficiency out of those buildings. Let's find the infirmary. We've already given out extra rations. No, we'll make a second one of these. Yeah, that'll have to be good enough. And then, you know what? We're going to go ahead and pause these construction... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and pause all of those. That's fine. We really need to make sure that we have housing sorted out. So we're going to have, let's see, homeless. Let's just double check. Couple of livable bunkhouses. They're not as warm as I would prefer though, but that's going to have to be good enough. We need... Yeah, we need another 61 houses, and it looks like... Oh, actually, people are still in bunkhouses. Wait a second. Did I build bunkhouses instead of full houses? That is a miscalculation. We'll go ahead and get those sorted. And then you know what? I think we'll have to go ahead and... I feel like this is more children than we could... Did I miscalculate how many kids we had in this place? Looks like 5 of them aren't in child shelters, and we have 1, 2, 3 of them. Yeah, we've gone and goofed on those, I think. Let's go ahead and get rid of them. Yeah, they don't seem necessary. We're going to go ahead and build some houses. We'll go... let's see. Actually, you know what? Can we build a guard post in that little section there? That could be rather useful. Guard station does not fit. Watchtower does not either. Okay, so... if that's the case... let's see. A fighting pit... That's going to have to go somewhere around... That's an infirmary. Wait, do we have multiple infirmaries? No, medical outpost. Okay, so we do have 2 of them. That's at least something. Yeah, we're going to need to get on top of our housing issues. Let's go ahead and build... I think we're going to start building around here. Yeah, this steam hub at the moment That's only a few hours of the day. That will cover all of this though, so we could probably stay nice and warm. Yeah, I think that's maybe what we're going to have to end up doing. Let's go ahead and kick that up to 24 hours a day. See what's in this area. Alright, let's build... we'll build 1, 2, 3... And that seems out of the range. Actually, you know what? Let's give it a minute. Wait a second. No, let's let time go by. There we go. So that is going outwards. Let's just make sure that, again, all of these buildings are being hit by that radius. And then we'll go... We'll build in here. Actually, you know what? If we get extra radius on our generator, that should go... Oh, that's only going to go that far. I don't think it's going to go far enough to cover all of this. Alright, well, either way, we'll build that there. We'll build that there. We'll go ahead and we'll tie them in because that's what we must do. And then... see if that's enough for the housing. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you know what? That's probably more housing than we need. Maybe we went a little overzealous, but we should be fine. We do definitely want to make sure that we can build... oh, right. That's under construction. We do need a road. Let's make sure that we have that there. Again, make sure that everybody has access to as much healthcare as possible. Yeah, it's going to be a little tricky. And you know what? We should also see... oh, we can do a couple of things here for extra food. So let's go ahead and do that. Fire those off. We could go with an emergency shift too, just to make sure we have plenty of food. You know what? That's not even the worst idea. Either way, we'll see. And then... what do we want? Yeah, it looks like all of these... yeah, it's just a matter of getting to all of these buildings. That's going to be, yeah, the slowest part. Okay, let's see. Yeah, lots of workers that are unable to work. That is not ideal. I prefer them to be producing some kind of value, if possible. Also, too, where was the stereoscopic lens? Here we are. Okay, so that'll cost us 16 hours. Alright, well... you know what? Maybe we can also, while we're sitting around, let's build ourselves another workshop. We're going to try and get as much research out as possible. Yeah. We're also going to go ahead and make that coal. We're going to want that extra ability.
We've got work to do.
Looks like we did build a steam hub all the way out here. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh, well, yeah, well, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and pick up that lens straight away so we have some rough idea of what we are after. Let's also go ahead and... oops. Let's go ahead and see. We should also have access to a charcoal kiln. Yeah, 70 wood per standard workday, producing 210 coal. It's not bad. We could throw that in there. It's not the worst spot to put it. Sure, we'll go ahead and chuck one of them in there. Let's also go ahead and make sure that we have... what are we after? Oh, that's right. I was thinking food. We want to have another cookhouse, I think. Oh, in fact, we've used a whole stack of our wood. Right, but you know what? We'll build another one of these anyway. That needs to get up and running. If we're going to have this much raw food, I'd really prefer it to be in being turned into something useful. So let's go and put that... where is your spot that's going to stay warm enough? I suppose back there we'll have to do... Yeah, we'll try and get those people to build it. Yeah, all these sick people are really, yeah, hurting our situation here, but that's fine. We'll try and make do. Let's go ahead and send some engineers over there. That'll be fine. We'll go ahead and use the foreman. That's being built up. Let's go ahead and make sure that we have as much progress happening as possible. We'll just scoot through everywhere. Again, food rations are not an issue for us at this stage. That'll be fine. Let's go ahead and find another medical post. We need to make sure that they are up and running. But it looks like, yeah, we've already used up all that we can, so it's just going to be a matter of waiting for everything to get built. 1, 2, 3, 4 houses. That should be enough. Again, I can't remember. No, those are bunk houses. They'll disappear. That'll be fine. Yeah, I think we've got the right kind of numbers. It's just going to be a matter of finishing them all off. All right, and it looks like we're only about 7 hours away from finishing that. So it looks like we've got a research rate of 200%. That is really nice to see. That'll help us out immensely. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right, extra houses. That's good. Yeah, I think we're doing all right. What have we got? Cookhouse. Making plenty of soup. That's all well and good. We've got that as well. Do we have a third yet? No, that's what's being built. That's fine though. Let's also... Alright, we're going to need to connect these with a road, aren't we? So we'll do that. And there we are. They should all have access to that at some point soon. We do want to probably make sure that we have enough timber. So let's go ahead and call a... Yeah, all of those. In fact, let's go ahead and... We're going to call an emergency shift. It's been a very long time since we've done that, but we're going to go ahead and try that out. This is with workers. Let's kick them up into some overtime as well. Yeah, we're going to use up a bit of our discontent right now. We have a little bit of wiggle room, so we're going to make the most out of that. All right, let's also go ahead and send some workers to that charcoal kiln. I see no reason not to. And then what else do we want? Oh, medical posts. Let's go ahead and make sure that those are maxed out. We're going to go ahead and, of course, make sure that they have yeah, all of the food to make sure that people get healthy as quickly as possible. I don't think we're suffering as far as the temperature is concerned. Everything seems to be nicely warmed. Yeah, that is fine. That is good. Okay, so we have 30 people in being treated at the moment. We have 20 gravely ill. A lot of people who are hungry. Okay, you know what? Let's just go ahead and we're going to go ahead and just... Oh, we do have another steam core. We could make another infirmary, and you know what? I think we will. Let's put that in here with the rest of the housing. That should be fine. Yeah, make use of that steam core. Hopefully, actually, you know what? We should just double check. How far has that storm got? Maybe we can squeeze out one more core if we're lucky. But we'll have to keep a weather eye out. Hopefully we'll get some kind of warning telling us to make sure that we have people, what do we call it? Make sure that we have people working, yeah, being called back in time. Hopefully there's some kind of warning, but it is what it is at this stage. You know what? We don't need much in the way of the factory, but again, we have more workers than what we have jobs. So, yeah, that's just going to have to be what it is. Let's also go ahead and increase their overtime at the moment. Yeah, we're going to raise the discontent. I honestly don't care. If we can convert all of this raw food into rations, that would be preferred for me. Yeah, okay, making a decent amount of timber as well. That is excellent. We have that steam coal thumper doing its thing. That's fine. It looks like we've almost finished with the stereoscopic lens, so that will be very good for us. Alright, so that should give us a couple of things to figure out. So let's see, in the meantime, if, yeah, the cold's coming, let's pick up the improvements to our workplaces. See no reason why we shouldn't. 33% more coal seems like a good plan. Got nothing but time anyways, so we may as well make sure that people are working, and it looks like we are 1 engineer shy. Now we're going to reduce the workshop by 1. That is fun. We'll send you over here. In fact, you know what? We could probably just find another workplace. Let's say no more engineers. We'll send those workers there. Make sure that if we have extra engineers, we can always put them where they need to go. Alright, so the Storm City in readiness. Does that tell us? No? It's not exactly telling us what we need. Oh no, here it is. Here's our message. Sir, the scientists couldn't believe their eyes, but they've double and triple checked their calculations. They say the strongest winds of the storm will cause the temperature to plummet below anything we've ever experienced before. Hunting will be impossible, the plants in the hothouse will freeze, and everyone left outside the city will perish. And so will we if we cannot heat our homes properly. Hope falls. Okay, well, that is a solid chunk of hope gone, but that is fine. We're going to go ahead and... Oh no, no more propaganda? Okay, well, we'll do all that in a minute. That should be fine. Looks like we have survivors in the crevasse, snow burrows, and a deep hollow. It looks like we need some more upgrades as well, and we need at least how many weeks worth of food for each citizen? A total of 3,300 food. Well, at this rate, I actually think we're going to be fine. If we go ahead and swing over here, we're producing an excess of almost 700 food rations per day. Yeah, so in 24 hours we should be sorted. That is excellent. And that is with some pretty bad efficiency at the moment in some of our workplaces. So that is going to be manageable. We're going to need to recall all of our scout teams. We've got some rescues to happen, and then it seems like we have enough coal. Okay, well that's good. Let's see, research the generator upgrades. Yeah, so they won't take long. Find the survivors. I'm guessing, yeah, ice crevasse, snow burrows, and deep hollow. More survivors. Okay, this is going to get interesting. We're going to need some more homes. That's fine. Let's just prepare for that. Actually, you know what? No, we'll figure out how many people we're bringing back to base, and then we will let them run. We'll see. We'll try and wait out one more run. Actually, you know what? You're about to arrive with 100 more steel. That looks pretty bad. Let's go ahead and dismantle the outpost, I think, and stop further transports. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to try and call them back. And then these guys at Tesla City, we're going to hope we can get at least one more steam core. That would be the goal if we can make that to happen. So yeah, we'll just have to find out. Alright, so what are we doing? Charcoal kiln, that's getting worked on, that's fine. We have an empty workplace. That seems inexcusable. Let's get that up and running. Let's fire off the foreman and see what they can do. Let's see. How else are we doing? Yeah, we're making a decent amount of timber there per hour. That's working around pretty decently as well. In fact, you know what? Where are our automatons? Wait a second, does it show where they are? Oh, right, that's what that toggle button is. I don't think I've ever actually checked that out before. Alright, so, you're way too cold, but you, on the other hand, are nice and toasty. Let's go ahead and send some engineers there instead. In fact, where are a couple more engineers? We should try and find some. We have a couple back there. That is fine. We'll go send you workers there as well. All right, so that is fine. And then we're going to send, let's see, advanced wall drill. It's not bad at 140%. I think, yeah, let's go for some extra timber while we're at it. We're going to go ahead and send, we're going to send the automaton over there. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's also make sure that we have some engineers in that other infirmary that'll help get through all of those. Let's make sure that everybody is being taken care of as best as possible. All right, so I think we're doing okay. Oh, we haven't actually told those guys to come back. That is a scary thought. Okay, so they're a little bit further away. We do have... we don't have long. All right, but again, as soon as we can find that extra group of people coming back with an extra steam core, we will make the absolute most out of that.
It's time for rest.
All right, so is there anything else that needs to be done right now? You know what? We could probably go ahead and unpause some of these construction projects. Let's go ahead and get those up and running. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know how many people we're going to be trying to save from there. Oh, actually, that says 8 days and 11 hours to rescue them. Huh. Well, that is convenient. Oh, we've actually got a fair bit of time. Yeah, 8 days and 11 hours? Sure. Okay, well then, if that is the case, I'm happy enough to leave them out there for a little bit. We will still try and rescue all of these individuals, though. Yeah, looks like we found the dying people Nansen's refugees told us about. They're sheltering in an ice crevasse. Okay, let's go ahead and explore. On the verge of death. These people are on their last legs despite taking shelter in an ice crevasse. Many of them suffer from heavy frostbite and hypothermia. We can help them still if we act quickly and bring them to our city. They can't stand on their own. Some can hardly speak. Okay, there's also a camp. We're going to go ahead and bring them back. It looks like, yes, 7 children and 11 workers. We're going to bring them to our city. We should be fast enough that we can find Camp Vulcan as well. Yeah, so we'll get these survivors. We'll probably send them right back again to anything else that gets discovered. I think we'll be okay. I do see that we have a decent amount of coal, and I'm just going to double check again. I think we're going to get close to cap. We have room for 9,000 more. We're producing about 7,000 per day. Yeah, we're going to definitely go ahead and open up. Yeah, open them up as extra coal. Looks like we have a research to pick on up, so let's go ahead and do just that. We're going to go with more coal. Realistically, we should probably focus on our upgrades for the heating. Again, we don't really need the excess coal at this stage. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and research the range. Yeah, and overdrive. Actually, let's research overdrive first. So we must have that, and then we also need power number 3, not the range. So yeah, we will see how that goes. Now, what's going on up over here? It looks like these medical outposts don't have enough engineers. That's an issue. Surely we can find some more engineers in some miscellaneous buildings. That should be 10. Let's go ahead and... there we go. That should help us out a bit. Let's go ahead and boost their efficiency there. Yeah, and that leaves us with 11 left over for now. Not perfect, but good enough, I suppose. What have we got over here? Hunter's hangar. Yeah, surely there's some sick people. That's fine. We've made our way through half of them. That's good. Let's also make sure that we are... let's see. Infirmary, extra rations, our hothouse. We're going to go ahead and... yeah, leave that be for now. Although I do think maybe we tear this down and reuse that steam core for another automaton. I don't know if that's going to help us a lot in the long run, but yeah, if we can get to where we need to be with the food rations, that would be ideal. Yeah, we're just going to have to see how that all goes. Alright, so we've got all of that sorted. Plenty of research is happening. We have... yeah, that steam sawmill is finishing up with the rest of that timber. That is fine. Automatons are out working on the wall. That is excellent. Alright, we do need to see about our housing. So let's go ahead and... let's see, we have a couple of vacant beds in the care house. Everyone's in houses, that is good. Yeah, so in the 58 houses we have 500, so we have 19 spare rooms, which is about to become, well, that'll be filled out there, and that'll give us an extra couple of children, which, yeah, we still have a full child's shelter, and then some a couple of times over, so that'll be fine. And then, yeah, we also have a steam core coming, so that'll be really good for another automaton. We'll try and get that done nice and quickly. But it looks like it's only going to be a couple of hours until, yeah, the rest of our scouts make their way back out there. Okay, we're not going to get that extra steel. Honestly, I think that's fine by me. We can survive. Yeah, we should be okay. But you know what? I think that's a pretty good spot for us to call things for today. We finally got the Great Storm on its way, and I think we're doing pretty decently and we'll be ready to survive. But again, we will see how that goes. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.